next level shit.
What's up, brother?
Ready for this shit?
Yeah, let me see it.
All right.
How are you?
Good, buddy. Good. Busy. All right, so we're getting on the train and we're moving at 1,000 miles an hour right now. I want to show you kind of where we are. So the knowledge and the skill set that I've taken is basically the Hedgestone seller kit. How to anything that anyone comes into this company has as a SOP to understand this new change. Being able to interact with that change and ask questions to a person who is extremely knowledgeable at any time at 3 o'clock in the morning is pivotal, right? So I took your skill set and knowledge that we have within Hedgestone, I placed it within the knowledge base. This is that available to any new advisor, any person to try to help them understand. So for example, this is a podcast based on the knowledge and skill set that we make, right?
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea of what this kind of looks like.
In their business.
It's a little bit bold, I'll admit, but it can really work. You can start with a compliment, maybe the product display. All right, new Hedgestone advisors, welcome to your first
Deep dive, everyone.
with us as your AI guides to the world of business brokerage. We're going to talk today about that first client, landing that first client.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the good news is statistically, 20% of business owners,
At least.
at least 20% are considering selling.
Right.
So that's 1 in 5 businesses you're going to encounter.
So this
That's a lot of
basically has a
opportunity.
conversation
Yeah,
on
so
everything that
that's
we
a great
talked about. But
opportunity.
let's say I'm
But I mean,
a
the
new
thing is,
advisor and I
you
have a
gotta
question.
Figure out which of those
click a
businesses
particular
are.
button.
Oh wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Quick question for you. I'm really interested in finding my first seller lead. What are the best ways for me to kind of find my first seller as a new Hedgestone business advisor?
Hey there, great question. It's exciting. You're eager to get started.
Yeah, absolutely. And finding that first seller lead is a big step.
So our sources actually outline some really effective methods for you.
Yeah, and we were just about to dive into that.
The most direct way is literally walking into a business.
Right, which might seem bold. We'll unpack that.
Yeah, the idea is that you're making a personal connection.
Exactly. You can start with a compliment, then drop a hint.
That you're potentially interested in buying a business like theirs.
It kind of plants that seed, right?
Exactly, that's what we're going for. But there are more options too.
Yeah, what about cold calling? I mean, is that still a thing?
It is. It's all about being confident and having a solid pitch.
Okay, so highlighting Hedgestone's expertise, right?
Right, and your network of qualified buyers. Get right to the point.
But I'm thinking there's got to be some more modern methods.
Oh, definitely. You can browse online marketplaces.
Like Craigslist.
Love it.
You can get very in-depth, extremely in-depth, right? This is just scratching the surface. So now we could use this as a medium to help new advisors kind of get educated and understand, right? This goes even a level deeper. This goes into buyers. This goes into sellers. This goes into all of the questions a buyer has is now answered completely hands-free. And I'm going to show you how. So what I could do, this is just something fun, is we could take this knowledge and skill set and this conversation, and now we generate an actual video. So check this out. I took snippets of that conversation and I just placed it in here. I took the male
The
voice
conversation. Oh,
that you just heard, right? I placed it. I just took a picture and now it's generating the male part of that conversation.
of me speaking or you speaking.
Of me, exactly. Right? Let me reset it. And now you can create a podcast. Some people learn visually. They want to see this conversation. And you can interject in that conversation. So it's me and it's her. I'm the male, female. You have the podcast here.
Love it.
And now they go back and forth. So it's a visual element to the audio that we just heard and enhances the richness of it, right? Let me re-upload this. So it helps with digesting the information and you don't or I don't have to have a conversation with everyone.
I love it.
Right? Now I'm going to take this even a step further than this. So we have the audio portion that you can query. This can be for all the buyers that we have. This can be all the sellers that we have. Anybody coming in with a buyer inquiry, I'm looking for this, and it qualifies them by themselves, and it puts all the information into Monday by itself, because we have the Monday API. And it basically gives them, it can then find out what they're qualified for, what they're looking for, and automatically send them the listings that they qualify for, or automatically qualifying this individual, right? So I'm going to take it to another step. This is going to live in every single new advisor's phone. This is a pocket advisor. This is going to be the new Hedgestone personal assistant. right? And this personal assistant can speak 32 languages. All right, so for example, let's test it in English. Let's call this agent. So person onboards, wants to learn more information on how the SOPs, how to find documents, how to have a conversation, whatever it is, finding a new lead, and now clicks a button. Let's say call the agent. Let me reload. And it has all this, the knowledge base from Hedgestone in here, and now you have a conversation, a live conversation.
I love it.
What do you think?
Dude, I'm so impressed. I'm super
Isn't it?
impressed with what you just put together.
So audio, just take a little time to look.
Now we're fucking talking.
Video, and you connect that to Monday and have, it's a web. It's able to pull information from everywhere. And the front face portal is this. You can speak to it, you can see it speaking to you,
Let's keep building on this.
and it's hands off. So in essence, the agent doesn't necessarily, like the team leads don't have to go through the training regimen anymore. Team leads now just have to set the SOP. This is how I want my team to work and operate. Here's the Wolfpack assistant or fill in the blank assistant, and now this particular assistant does all the training for you.
Huge.
So what do you think? It's just frozen for a little.
I fucking love it, man. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, and I was speaking to a bunch of guys. I was speaking to him, and I showed him the capabilities of doing so. Every 2 months, this technology changes. What you and I spoke to 6 months ago is outdated. It changes every 2 months, and it's going to continue to get better and better and better. But if you're not on the bleeding edge and applying it, not just talking about applying it, then you're going to be left behind. But that's the new wave for
I
2025.
fucking love it.
What do you think?
I love it. I'm so happy.
Crazy, right?
Great. I love this thing.
And you're able to join and have a conversation. So any skill set, see the knowledge base? This is what I put in here. The Hedgestone getting, how to get new sellers. I paste text from the website, all the documentation from your back-end Hedgestone course, I put in here. Like
You put it in there already?
I only, because I don't have access to most of it. I only took what I could.
You don't have access to it?
If I can't have access
Why don't just ask Sarah for access?
to all the videos that you have on the back end, I can then create a custom Hedgestone assistant that lives.
But why don't you have access to it?
I just have I consume it like anyone else, the videos.
You need the actual
I
video.
need the actual videos.
I'll get it to you right this second.
Because if you get it to me this second, then I can take
Let
those
me get my
videos,
laptop. Hold on.
that whole thing, and then we can have a live assistant.
Let me get my laptop. 1 second. Let's go. This is wild. Let's call Jason back.
Take a look at you. I'm fucking excited to show you this.
Hi, you've reached Jason with Hedgestone Business Advice.
Let's take a look.
I'm gonna take you.
This shit turns me on.
Look at this. Watch this. I'm gonna clone you, right? So watch. I took a snippet of that video that you did with Josh. Remember?
Yeah.
It's over here, right?
Yeah.
I just took a picture.
Hi there, and thanks for
not
taking
your
the time
voice,
to learn
obviously.
more about
What the
becoming
fuck?
a business advisor with Hedgestone Business Advisors. If you're considering a career move,
works for Hedgestone,
exploring
right?
new
That's my guy.
opportunities, you're in the right place.
Is he with Hedgestone?
Yeah, but I onboarded him. So him and I were working masonry deals. So now you can create your own podcast systems without you even having to do that. Your voice, your face, moving the way that it does.
Hi there, and thanks for taking the time to learn more about becoming a business advisor with
Right.
Hedgestone.
And you can edit all the podcasts. They can be rescheduled, and it could be all you. So let me go back to the voice assistant. This is the Hedgestone personal assistant.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm your personal Hedgestone advisor assistant. How can I help?
Hey Eric, how you doing?
Hi.
Listen, I'm a brand new Hedgestone advisor. I just was onboarded. I really would like to know the means and methods for me to be able to get my first listing. How do I find sellers? What do I need to do?
That's great. It's exciting to have a new member of the Hedgestone team. The best way to find sellers is to get out there and start networking. One of the most effective methods is to walk into businesses and ask to speak with the owner. You can start by complimenting the business and then asking if the owner is available. It's important to be confident and professional. You can also try calling businesses or browsing online marketplaces like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace for businesses that are trying to sell. Remember to always be persistent and follow up with any leads that you get. Good luck with your first listing.
That personal assistant is going to live in the back end of hedgestone.com. So that means if a person wants, in order to absorb the information, they could either watch the videos or speak to somebody. This assistant is going to live in the website. So now if they say, listen, where's the best place for me to evaluate a car wash because my uncle owns a car wash, take a look at Module 6. Module 6 has Mike going through, and if you'd like, I'll bring you through the qualification questions that you need to ask. Can I send you an email with the document? With
Check
the
this
BDS?
out. I'm getting. Oh wow! I got all the videos for you right now.
That's what I need.
Let me share this with you.
But how powerful is that? Having the assistant live there, the ability to have that. You're a new advisor. I'd like you to carry a conversation with him, just to test him, if you could. All right. Cool.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm your personal Hedgestone advisor assistant. How can I help you today?
So our sources actually outline some really effective methods for you.
Yeah, we were just about to dive into that.
The most direct way is literally walking into a business.
Right, which might seem bold. We'll unpack that.
Yeah, the idea that you're making a personal connection.
Exactly. You can start with a compliment, then drop a hint.
That you're potentially interested in buying a business like theirs.
It kind of plants that seed, right?
Exactly, that's what we're going for. But there are more options too.
Yeah, what about cold calling? I mean, is that still a thing?
It is. It's all about being confident and having a solid pitch.
Okay, so highlighting Hedgestone's expertise, right?
Right, and your network of qualified buyers. Get right to the point.
But I'm thinking there's got to be some more modern methods.
Oh, definitely. You can browse online marketplaces.